every morning after snow, but yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so please let go with the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal and you're revving me up. So slow down.
DA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Set. 180. Regular. Alert. Scott.
They'll start on the ground with Irving. And he'll be brought down just shy of 45. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
180. Regular. What's that?
Mayfield to throw it. Over the middle, complete. It's Banks. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big pickup of 38.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
Set. 180. Done.
They'll run here with a rookie. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Set. Point it right. 180. Pistol.
Now Mayfield. Well, it's caught. And the Bucs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. They'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
You look at this defense for Tampa Bay.
And they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
From the gun on third down, Wakefield. They'll find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 23 yards, the final tally.
Time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They'll run on first down. It's Atkins. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Well, this defense for the Buccaneers, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Operating from the gun, Wakefield. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Check smash. Check smash.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On third down, Atkins. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And no return on this one as that kicks out of bounds, so they'll start just outside of their own 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They're guarding against the upset.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 31.
180! Done.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. The Bucs at 9-2 to start play. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
2nd and 10. They'll run the draw with Irving. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but they quickly brought down. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the gun, Mayfield. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And this time he is in. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Buccaneers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 14-0.
14. Panthers nothing.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. And they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
Dragon 60.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Hey, smash Bronco!
Looking to throw. Wakefield. Open man. That's Campbell. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Set up. Action, 18. Warriors 17. Set up.
Back to throw. Wakefield. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. That will set him back nearly 10 yards here
just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if I'm going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Big Lion.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Atkins. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
18, 5 in. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Hurt. Ready.
Looking to throw. Wakefield. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Campbell. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46.
70 Lions.
In motion goes the tight end. On 1st down, Atkins. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Go check. Come 19.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. 2nd and 11. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Hey, check that. Street. 79 Broncos.
Operating from the gun, Wakefield. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 28. The play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
First down.
Let's go.
1st and 10.
60 Vikings.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Got a man, that's Leggett. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal.
18 Cardinals.
Now they empty the backfield and motion the man left. His pass caught. with the 4. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Hey, smash Broncos! Dragon 60!
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3.
70 Lions! Ready?
Back to throw. Wakefield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. An incompletion there on 4th and goal from the 3. And the Bucs defense, they'll celebrate the goal line stand. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Back near his goal line. Here's Mayfield. That is incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. Here's 2nd and 10. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Hey, alert, alert, alert! 180! Hey, alert 33! Kings, Kings, Kings! Regular, regular, regular! Pistol, pistol, pistol. Rail, rail, rail. What's up?
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. That is caught. Down the left sideline. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bucs take a 3-touchdown lead. Sanders on for the extra point. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. He finds his man complete. That's Atkins. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good pickup there, a 22.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Well, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Now a 2nd and 10.
79 Broncos. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Up the middle they go. It's Atkins.
Oh, that was well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
13 yards, first down, Panthers.
Kennedy Lions. Trap 60. Trap 60. Mustang 19.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll look to throw now on first down. This is caught. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there. 29 yards. And the Panthers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yes, the game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with a 21-7 lead already in their hip pocket, probably not a time to get too creative or inventive here. We'll see. And he goes out right around the 39. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it's 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! 180! Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Mayfield looks to throw. He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Kings, 180! Up, up! What's up?
Mayfield. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Real. 180! Stop!
To throw, Mayfield. He finds his man, complete. That's Banks. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Set. 180. Pistol.
Throwing, Mayfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Set. 180. Regular.
Here's Mayfield. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 15-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield down. In for the Buccaneers, touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Buccaneers would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Panthers 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Let's go now.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Wakefield. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
All defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Okay, ready.
Now 2nd and 5.
19 Tiger, 79 Broncos.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Operating from the gun. Wakefield. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game. And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Here we go, stack. Panther 60, Panther 60.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling the back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
Panther Street, Panther Street. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. And right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
Well, they're certainly in a bad way right now. Not so bad that you can call this one over already, but bad enough that you know you can't toss an interception to open the second half. This just ratchets up the pressure on this team's defense right now.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
180. What's that?
Now a handoff up the middle. Winters, as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Now a 2nd and 2.
What's that?
They'll keep it on the ground. Winters. And we'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Yeah, I'm on some rappers, pay my bill. All the books you read, I thought
They'll run on first down. Winters. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
What's that?
On first down, Winters. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A third touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works. Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the third quarter from Tampa.
Come on, come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18, Pioneer. I'll get him, I'll get him.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the stick, 2nd and 15.
Big Lion, 60 Eagles, 6.
Looking to throw. Wakefield looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Atkins. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
Well, they certainly have their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Back to 50, back to 60. Go, Riggs, go. Go, check, go, check.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wakefield. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready,
So
check.
from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 right at the 40.
70 Lions. Check, hurt, hurt. Come back, team.
They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, complete. It's Atkins.
This is 2nd and 7 from the 37.
70
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Up the middle they go. Atkins. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
On the jump.
3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
In motion, the tight end. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Street, street.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Ready.
On third down, it's Atkins. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Not at all what they envisioned on third down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
19, hurt. 19, Lions. Got it. Go.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, you're on the bench right now. You're shaking hands with your teammate. You're hugging them, giving a little dab. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out. Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback, as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there, because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Mayfield to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there, because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
180! Regular. Hey, alert 33. Hey, alert.
Now Mayfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this will be down just on the other side of midfield.
First and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Throwing to start the drive. Wakefield to the right side, hauled in by McMillan. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. With this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline, because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Atkins. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And all the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end of the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify. I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Operating from the gun, Wakefield. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback. But, hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead. But at the same time, got it done. It'll take a little bit of satisfaction away from that throw.
No problem there on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they got the big lead here in the fourth. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
It looks like, yes, it is 6 defensive backs on the field for Carolina.
They're going with a dime set.
180!
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. And he fires one incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
It feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Baker changing the play at the line. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he stopped immediately there. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Now, that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge fourth quarter stop? From the gun, Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
180! Hey, alert, 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 alert! Point it right, point it right, point it right. Watch out!
They'll set up a throw. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A big pickup of 12 yards on fourth down to keep this drive from stalling.
First and 10 at the 41-yard
So
line.
this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here. First and 10.
180! Watch out!
Well, the lead late in the fourth, but Mayfield's going to throw it. Looking downfield for Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Chris Godwin with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. Throwing to start the drive. Wakefield. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
They'll try to inside. Atkins. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. Third and 9 here.
Get it! Liking 18! Hey, check that, street. Ready?
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
On the jump.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down.
70 range, 70, pass all 80. 19 tight. Third.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He will have the conversion and more than that. And gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And we